Perfect time to talk about Anonymous Autumn. We just had increased Crucible rep, so it was a good weekend to go for it, trials and all. Then we get into Festival this week. There's going to be some PvP play. And Anonymous Autumn, it only costs 1 engram right now to focus it, and it gets really expensive when the season act turns over. It costs 3 engrams, so now's the time to get them if you want one. And I'm going to say this, the things that I've been doing with it, it's been perfect. It did exactly what I needed it to do. When you look at the broad landscape of what the sidearms kind of compared to, and it being ARC, it does have play because PvE-wise, when you look at everything, it's kind of rare, which is weird. And there's not that many ARC sidearms in the game right now. More on that later. And Crucible-wise, I was really impressed by it. As you saw in the thumbnail, there's a certain perk combination that's really disgusting on it, and I highly encourage you to try it. So, is it worth it? Sure. It has some cool things, but as always, it really comes down to if you'll use it. There's some sidearm enjoyers out there. I've been grinding for rolls, and I want to show you some things. It's an ARC 360 RPM lightweight. Spur paneling, move faster when this weapon is equipped. Always good. It has a direct comparison, heliocentric. The solar lightweight. One has the ARC kit, the other with the solar. Base stat-wise, Anonymous Autumn is good. Good range, good stability. You can enhance it, put on mods. And this is a weapon that's a perfect candidate for these new mods. This has a monster perk pool, and who knows how these perks are weighted, if you know what I mean. 12 perks in each column, and as always, with these types of weapons, I'm just going to focus on the ones that are sought after, the important ones, and I'm going to start in PvE. Over the past updates in a while, they've gotten some love for PvE. They're a lot better. And the first thing I'm going to start with is Volt Shot. You would think that there would be more, but there's actually only 3 sidearms in the game with Volt Shot. Technically 2. There's Anonymous Autumn, Brigand's Law, and a rocket sidearm. That's a special weapon, Indebted Kindness. And Brigand's Law is old, season 18. It's a rapid fire, it could go Demo Pugilist, Volt Shot Pugilist, things like that. It's fine. I do think that Autumn is a better Volt Shot weapon. A perk combination that does suit it is Eddy Current Volt Shot. The improved version of Eddy Current is good. You just sprint for 1.5 seconds, 20 reload, a reload scaler, and a handling scaler. While amplified, it removes the sprint penalty. Get plus 60 reload. And enhanced is even better. And the reload equates to a little bit faster than Outlaw. Or for just all intents and purposes, it's an Outlaw reload, which is fast and it's good. This is great for jolt spam. With the little buffs that they've gotten along the way, the sidearms are doing a lot better, and this is a perfect role for it. And actually, in the dungeon for the final boss, I've tried different loadouts. My main loadout on all characters has been a kinetic sidearm, Choir of One, and a bait and switch launcher. Because for the boss in the damage phase, I have the super, or if I'm a warlock, I'm using well. Choir of One and a GL shine. Everywhere else though, like every part of that encounter that's not the boss phase, the sidearm wrecks. It's all in that closed space, and it does good. So if I want to change it to, let's say, Izanagi, whatever, with the bait and switch launcher, I can sub in this Volt Shot sidearm. It's going to be good. It's also nice that that's going to interact with the artifact this season, trace evidence to get traces, retinal burn to blind. And I think most are going to be looking for Volt Shot when it comes to PvE, if you do want it for PvE. And again, all things considered, actually kind of rare for a sidearm to have Volt Shot, which is weird. I bring up Eddy Current, but also Demo Volt Shot, obviously awesome. Strategist Volt Shot, Enlightened Action Volt Shot, all of those are great. And for what it's worth, Strategist Volt Shot, this is the only sidearm that can have that. Other than Volt Shot for PvE, you have your basic run-of-the-mill things. It all depends on if you want an ARC lightweight sidearm, right? Demo Frenzy, Demo Junkie, Desperate Measure rolls, Surrounded rolls. Most are going to want and go with Volt Shot though. And with this weapon, its class, it's kind of warranted if you'll use it. I'm going to be using mine. Top overall rolls, Eddy Current for reload or Enlightened Action, Demo Volt, Strategist Volt. That's going to get you the most mileage, slot best available. Armor Piercing, Appended Mag is going to be really good for the mag column. Crucible-wise, interesting. I like it there. And there's some things to know about it. Sidearms have really lightning fast TTKs. They do. Even more so with damage perks. The base TTK on these is a 0.67. That's 5 crits. Tier 10. Tier 9 and below, which is going to be most of your enemies, it's a 4 crit, 1 body. So forgiveness and a spam weapon. Remember that. At the heart, these are spam weapons. Something's in front of you, you spam them down. And really with sidearms, the faster the RPM, the more spammy that they are, the slower the RPM, like a Drang, a little bit more precise you can be. So with Anonymous Autumn, where do you want to go? Well, a new perk in the left column, Lone Wolf. This has taken priority on a lot of weapons for me. It is so good. And on the sidearm, it's incredible. You get improved aim assist, aid down sight speed, and airborne effectiveness. The effects are doubled when no allies are within 15 meters. So 10 aim assist, 10 AE, and an ADS multiplier. It makes it snappy, which is great. When you're a true Lone Wolf, it's doubled. 20 aim assist, 20 AE. And that's the community note for it. I mean, this perk has a little power creep to it, man. With double targeting on, and Lone Wolf, it gets to 100 aim assist. And why you should consider this perk, why it's so good. I mean, first of all, 100 aim assist, come on, it's good. Sidearms, though, more than any weapon in the game, lose aim assist after the fall-off point. So at range, this sidearm's a lot better because of this perk. And of course, within range, it's great. 100 aim assist, 15 meters and in, it's awesome. Also, on top, with it being a sidearm, the AE helps a ton. They're already really accurate from the air, and you're throwing in plus 40 AE with 100 aim assist. There's a lot to like. The pairing perk, the main one, I think, is actually Precision Instrument. I'm going to talk about some other ones, but why would you want this? If you do want it, you need to enhance it, which is a commitment. With Precision Instrument, here's a look at a 5-bullet kill on an enemy. These deal 31 to the body. These are all crits. So it goes 50, 53, 55, 57, 60. And again, the base time to kill is 5 crits or 4 crit, 1 body, tier 9 and below. Precision Instrument allows you to 2 body, 3 crit, any resilience. 31, 31, 55, 57, 60. Like right here, my friends, tier 10 resilience. The base sidearm can't do that. So 0.67, spammy weapon with ease of use. I really like this roll, guys. It is good. If you're a sidearm enjoyer, look for it. Because when you get in these spaces, 100 aim assist, high airborne, easy to use spam, 2 body, 3 crit, it's really good. And when you're looking for the rest of it, it's going to be high range. Mine's Hammer Forge, range masterwork. I missed on the magazine, it's armor piercing, but it gives +5 range. That's okay. This is a perfect weapon for the new mods. Ballistics, +6 range, +6 stability. So it's 60 range, 50 stability, which is awesome. It's a monster. It goes a little bit further out. At fall off, a little bit past. The 100 aim assist is helping. The damage from Precision Instrument is helping. It's good. And the other pairing that I wanted to try, and I got it, we can showcase it, Lone Wolf Kill Clip. And that's going to be a decision to make. Like, do you want the easier TTK, ease of use of Precision Instrument, the consistent TTK, or do you want to go on a little bit of streaks with Kill Clip? Kill Clip makes it a 0.5, 4 crits, tier 7 below, you can 3 crit 1 body. Not a bad thing to say about this roll. I do enjoy it, and in the past, I would main it, but this one right here is special. Lone Wolf is a crazy perk. And this consistent 2 body, 3 crit, helping out at distance, all of it. You just spam and melt what's in front of you. You don't have to be accurate with it. I think that this is actually the top overall roll. I do, for the Crucible. That said, Zen is good in the left. Swashbuckler, Drill and Junkie on the right. Like, you can make those work. But to me, Volt Shot and PvE with your preferred pairing, and I think Lone Wolf Precision Instrument is just crazy. If you get it, try it. It is a little bit of a commitment. You need to enhance Precision Instrument, but it is worth it if you're a sidearm enjoyer. This is a very good one. And sometimes it takes a lot for players to try sidearms. The stat monsters are the ones that most go for, and Drang's a perfect example of that. But these lightweights, the frame bonus, the spamability, they're strong. And for me, especially this one, it's up there with the 3 burst class. That's my favorite class overall. Last Dance, Trespasser. When I run a sidearm, it's usually those. However, the ease of use of Enhanced Precision Instrument has me pausing a little bit, and I find myself using it more and more. And I think that that's what you're going to have to do. I think there needs to be a clear heavy hitter roll. No 4 out of 5s. It needs to be a 5 out of 5 with Kill Clip or Enhanced Precision Instrument to kind of sway you. So if you're interested, do that. And in the end, I think if you do, you're going to like it. If you're new here, remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Let's talk about Anonymous Autumn down below. It's returned. How does it compare to the Heliocitric that you've been using? Or maybe some other sidearms? Let's talk about it. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.